Welcome back to Who Wore It Best, where we dive into the rich history behind iconic jersey numbers. Today, we're breaking down number 20, a number worn by legends across multiple sports. Joining me tonight are our panelists, Paul, our keen millennial sports historian, Anthony, he says he's a college student by day, but he's definitely a sports analyst at night. And our newest panelist, Mr. Kenny Brash, he's a reality show star known for wearing his heart on his sleeve, and sometimes that's all. Hey, Kenny, thanks for joining us today.
What's up, Mark? Straight
from your honeymoon, correct?
Yeah, just got back this morning.
And if you go to people on socials, we can see the exclusive photos.
Yeah, all good. People.
How exclusive are we talking on these honeymoon photos?
Those are only People magazine had the rights to those. I wasn't even allowed to put them up myself.
The question I want to ask you is the Golden Bachelor, right? That show. Are you over that divorce yet?
I am over it. I was at the wedding. I think they got divorced before I left the wedding that night.
So let me ask you. Here's the question I'm going to ask the panelists before we jump into the number. So you went to the wedding. They didn't make it a year. Should they send you back your present?
They should if I gave one. So we're even.
So you knew going in that this is not going to last no present. So obviously Kenny is from The Bachelor in Paradise. He's going on a year, and he's here to help us break down number 20. So Kenny, right out of your honeymoon, you go first. Number 20 for you. Who wore it best?
All right, Mark. In basketball, number 20 has seen some incredible talent. Ray Allen, known for his deadly three-point shooting. Manu
Ginobili, yeah.
What do you think, Manu or Manu?
I think Manu.
All right, Manu Ginobili, famed for his...
All I know is he wore number 20. That's all I know.
Yeah, he definitely wore 20. Famed for his unorthodox plays and clutch performances. Both of these guys have made 20 a symbol of basketball excellence.
Congratulations on that honeymoon. I got to say, I like your style on waiting that full year to go ahead and take that trip. But jokes aside, let's switch over here to baseball. We've got legends like Mike Schmidt and Frank Robinson, both of whom brought power and skill to the diamond. And let's not forget about Josh Gibson, recently recognized as possibly the greatest hitter of all time, even surpassing the likes of Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth.
Now, in football, number 20 was worn by none other than Barry Sanders, whose electrifying runs are still talked about today. Also, Ed Reed also made his mark with incredible defensive plays that changed the course of games.
All right, and we can't forget about hockey. Luke Robitaille, he brought 20 scoring powers to the ice. Rob Niedermeyer, known for his strong defensive play and versatility, and a lot of big names associated with 20. But who wore it best? So let's all debate. So Kenny, because you mentioned two basketball players, so I'll ask you straight off. You said Ray Allen. You said Manu Ginobili. Out of those two, if you had to pick one, who wore 20 best?
Ray Allen for sure. I wouldn't even
though I think that he just wore that in Boston. I think it was 34 in Miami, 34. But he did bring those the championships to Boston with the 20.
Yeah, to me, like Jordan owns any number he wore. I would say, like Ray Allen. Yeah, he wore. There are multiple numbers associated, so I still got to go Ray Allen, no matter where he wore it and when.
And Paul, you brought up a lot of baseball guys. Mike Schmidt, obviously one of the best third basemen of all time. But you mentioned three. Now everyone's talking. Now that the Negro Leagues are now a part of the MLB records, this is a whole game changer. So out of the three you guys picked, who would you put up for debate?
Yeah, well, Mike Schmidt, he's a Cubs killer. So I've seen him quite a bit. Frank Robinson, I know him more as a manager in my own viewing. But Josh Gibson, you got to go with him. He's Babe Ruth of the Negro League. As these stats come in, everything's going to get updated, and he's going to be at the top of a lot, batting average. Some pretty big stats. So I'm going to go Josh Gibson.
Anthony, you mentioned Barry Sanders. Do we even touch anybody else? Barry Sanders, he played in a time where we knew Barry Sanders was going to run and they still couldn't stop him. Now, we still know Walter Payton. That's a debate for another day. But number 20, anybody else in football? Is that the guy you're going to debate?
Definitely Barry Sanders. He's fourth all-time in rushing yards, and that is only in 10 seasons played. This is a guy who many people debate as possibly one of the best running backs of all time. So I have to go with Barry Sanders for sure.
Does he even have a playoff win?
I don't think Detroit made the playoffs during his up until last year, I think.
So let's debate. Who do you guys think? Who's number 20? Who wore it best?
I vote Sanders, of course.
Well, is he better than the new guy in the baseball? The old guy that's the new guy in the baseball.
And I'm going to have to go Josh Gibson. I mean, he's going to be the batting average champ. There's a couple other pretty key stats for baseball that he is going to take over. So
maybe 50-50 on Josh and Barry Sanders. So we'll see what our supercomputer has to say. Now, today it's located in a hidden bunker beneath the Sahara Desert, and it's been crunching the numbers. And who wore it best? Let's find out right now. Numbers and the top honor is still this is a tough one. I've never seen the computer do these calculated numbers. Guys, you ready for it? Barry Sanders were 20 the best. His remarkable agility, his highlight reel plays have truly set him apart as the best ever to wear number 20. What do you guys think? Did our undercover computer get it right? Or is there another number 20 who's captured your sport's heart? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know what you think. We'll see you next time on a thrilling episode of Who Wore It Best.